Let's look at these countries that Netanyahu is visiting. It's clearly not all positive from we just heard from Michael. We heard from Yitzhak what Netanyahu's interest in going into these countries is at the moment. What's in it for them? Why now to strengthen ties, to hail a new era for these countries?
I think let's start with Argentina, which is the largest one, the first country is going to touch. Macri is considered a very pro-Israel president, starting with the meeting in Davos just at the beginning of his presidency. And but still, we have to remember that Macri have the Congress against him. So by having the Jewish community around him, it's going to strengthen a bit his positioning. I think that Argentina needs the Israeli aid. There are several large deals on the table today that can be closed and at least to identify budget for them in the meeting.
We hear a lot from Netanyahu, and really this is sort of Israel's ambassadorship abroad is cyber or tech and so on. What kind of field is the Argentinian government looking for to take that step forward? What's most important to them?
For them, I think from the Israeli export is some large military contracts that are on the table today, both for the Air Force and for the ground forces. From the Argentinian side to Israel, they would like to increase the export of goods. There are some barriers, tariff barriers between the countries. For example, a kilo of apples will pay something like 4.5 shekel just as taxes, and we'd like to reduce it. Argentina now is in a way that they can advance to a higher level in the competitiveness scale by improving some innovation and adding some more high tech to the market.
So they're looking to Israel to help them make that. How successful do you think are economic ties in moving the needle politically?
Not so much. In our conversation before, we spoke about that. In Latin America, there are about 8% of the population of the world today. But the export from Israel there is only 4%, meaning that we're not doing well enough. There are many, many reasons, and Mr. Lebanon will go 50 years back. I'm looking at the last years, and I see that we're not doing sufficiently. Maybe a kind of political hug from the Israeli side will aid to close some more deals.
Well, we'll keep an eye on what comes out, what is actually signed here, and why. We have to wrap, unfortunately. It's Lebanon, Gabriel Hayon. We're going to be right back on Debrief. Don't go anywhere.